I had a parent bring me a what is it called at Starbucks? The largest size, I think, of a venti size strawberry spritzer drink from Starbucks. I've never had one of those because I always get coffee. She said, I just want to let you know that you've helped me so much. You always help my son and I. You helped us last year. You're just always so kind. I just wanted to bring you this drink. I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. And you know what's so crazy? Traditionally, I'll be like, oh, thank you so much. And I might have slid that drink to the side because I don't take drinks and food from everybody. I just don't. But I was so thirsty and so happy that someone was kind to me. I drank that thing so fast. I drank it so fast because I was like, God, you do love me. God, you love me. Because when you get all of this vitriol and hate and people think that leadership is easy. Leadership is not easy. It is not, the race is not given to the swift, but to the ones that endure. Let me tell you something. Leadership is not easy. And leading in a pandemic is not easy. Again, I knew God was shining on me when this strawberry little venti drink came in from Starbucks. I was like, Lord, you know what your people need and when they need it. I received at least 4 unsolicited compliments from children, from students. Someone else sent me a message on my messenger asking about a job at my school because they want to work for me. It was a good week. It was a good reminder that even in my flaws and imperfections, that I am a good leader and a good person. And I know that to be true, but I'm definitely not perfect. I'm definitely not perfect. The last, I would say, 6 months of the pandemic, and I, praise the Lord, have never fallen into any type of depression. I know I've been melancholy a time or two when my aunt passed away. That was rough. And that had an impact on me. And I know I get sad because I know my mom cannot move about the way she used to move about, because she'll hop a flight in a minute. You listen, you can't tell that golden girl anything, okay? She's like, I have my frequent flyer miles. I need to, use this free ticket before it expires. I gotta go. Holler at your girl. And I love that about her. But, she's like, I'm not moving around in these Delta, Zeta, Eta, Lambda 5 streets with these variants. No, ma'am. So, you see the effects that can have on someone when they're, more or less restricted to their homes and they can't get out as much. And because I'm working, I'll see her on the weekends and I'll take her out. We'll go move about and do things, go shopping, etc. But there are times in life where you are riding high. And of course you have times in life where you are the valley of the shadow of death. as my cousin was praying with me this week, and a friend, his best friend, who is now my friend in my soror, the valley of the shadow of death, because it's a shadow of death, not death itself. A shadow would be an illumination of something that is actually smaller, that appears bigger than it is. And when the light comes, that darkness is dispelled instantly, shadows. So for me, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil. So I can still walk. I'm walking through those shadows. I'm walking through those shadows. And I just want to encourage everybody on World Afro Day that you may not always get it right. Things are not going to land the way you would hope they would. But people try to say this cliche, well, you know, God knows my heart. He knows my heart. But your heart you're full of evil. God knows my heart and knows my intentions and how I move. And my life has been blessed. And I've had a blessed career. And I've done very well. I'm very proud of the work that my 21-year volume has presented. And if I don't do another thing in the realm of education, I know that I have done a good work. That's what I know. In my humanity, because none of us are perfect, I know that my intentions have always been good and pure. And everybody's not going to like you. And frankly, I don't even want everybody to like me, because if everybody is smiling in your face and telling you that you're amazing and you can't take any type of negativity or criticism, you're not growing. You're not growing. You're just not. And criticism comes frequently when you are in leadership, irrespective of your intention. And it's amazing that you can really have the best intention, and that jive just does not, it lands in a way that gives you the opposite result, the opposite result of what your intentions were. And you just have to shake it off, really, and keep it moving. Examine, assess, see what you could have done differently, but definitely you have to keep on pushing forward. I forgot the quote, but Martin Luther King said, you know, you have to keep on moving forward, pushing forward. And that's what life is all about. Keeping it moving, pushing it forward. So I feel good. I feel good. I feel great. I feel stronger, more agile. And I know that the struggles are not over, but I do know that with the struggle, there's a lesson. And if you can get past the emotion and get to the lesson, there's an opportunity for greatness. And that's real. That's just real talk. But on World Afro Day, I wanted to just share my hair with you. And I know I love Tabitha Brown, and I love how she calls her hair Donna. I do need to get a little name for this head of hair. I'm working on it, but I am digging the density and the fullness. I am getting my trim on Saturday, so I'll be sashaying on over to the Hydra Bar in Coral Springs to get my trim, because my ends they're bad. The ends are bad, people. But I am so digging that. And like I said, the free form, just so perfectly patted down and rounded afro, I am digging the expression of natural textured hair and it being normalized in society and in positions of leadership for women and for men. I love seeing my young men and my young women wearing their hair naturally and just they're really so proud and so bold. I mean, and the girls love wearing the Afro puffs. Oh, the two Afro puffs, they look so cute. I'm just so happy to see more and more and more of that. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I think I want to do a little creative battle coming up soon. I have some things percolating in my mind that we can do with the students because I'm excited to see them. It's wild, oh girl. It's wild. These children, ooh, you can tell they haven't been in school because they are so happy to be around one another. But honey, I'm definitely gonna be losing my COVID weight. Okay? So, my people, it's your girl, Dr. She Cole, the culturally Kiki Curator, signing off. You have a good one. And remember, stay winning. Bye-bye.